start. Hey there! So I started with Rowlet, and of course I have to complete the whole starter set, and in this video I will draw Litten, and after that I will also draw Poplio, and then the whole set will be completed. Alright then, let's start. Okay, you've probably guessed it already, we're going to start with a circle for Litten's head. So, alright, and we also draw a center line here. Let's zoom in a little bit. And I will make it look a little bit to the left, just a little bit. So, alright, now we're going to make some marks now. And, well, there will be a lot of them, but bear with me, it will help us later. So, first of all, we are going to halve this section here, but keep in mind that we look a little bit to the left, and therefore also this mark for the middle is also moved a little bit to the left on both sides. Now we are going to halve this again and again. So we also do the same here. Yeah, like about here, better. And down here too. Alright. So, these will help us out. We're going to start with the eyes. And for the eyes, I'm also needing these lines here. For the top of the eyes. And we take the same distance here between these lines. And take it from the bottom of the circle. And draw another line for the bottom of the eyes. Okay. Now, let's zoom in a little bit more. We have these marks here, these innermost marks, and I'm dropping them down here. And with these, I will draw this kind of a box shape down here. On the bottom it's a little bit rounded, which is right between the eyes. So, for the eyes, the upper line is almost touching the edge of the circle for our head. Okay, and for the inner side of the eye, I'm almost going straight down, like so, and then curve it for the outer side. And Litten has very big eyes. So, for the other side, I'm drawing them like until this point here. And again, almost straight down. And then curving up steeply. Okay. The basic shape of the eyes. For the pupils, we draw very thin and long lines here. Very cat-like. So, and at about the half, we draw these lines too. And up here is the darker part of the eyes. Okay, so this is as much for the eyes, and we're going to continue with the nose and the mouth. The nose is on this line here, and it's a little bit next to the actual center line because it's pointing away from the face. It's not flat, but it has some sort of a snout. And the mouth is just this little V shape here. Like so. Okay. Now, next thing will be the ears. For the ears, I'm going to take this mark here, continue it until I'm touching the circles, and on the sides here I'm going to flatten it a little bit. Going straight up. Okay, and I'm also drawing these lines here from these marks parallel to the center line here, all the way to the top. And at these points here, at this height, will be the inner corners of the ears. Now, I'm starting with the left ear, and this will go almost straight up and go down for this spot here. But this line will not be visible later, but this back line here, it's just for helping us out for the shape. And on the other side too. Make it a little bit bigger actually. Okay, very simple. Now, I will also add these triangular shapes for the inner ears. A little bit bigger, like so. And this has a very round shape. And they point to the left as the face is facing to the left. Okay. So, and we have these two spikes on top of the head, starting from this mark here and touching, going up to the edge of the circle, like so. Now we'll continue with the pattern on its forehead. We will start at first down here, and we have this little spike. Just a bunch of spikes actually. Now, at almost the point where the eyes are ending, not completely but almost, I'm making some marks and I'm drawing the horizontal spikes. Like so. Okay. And I'm going up a little bit. And up here we have another spike going up. And I'm drawing it all the way down until we have the space left for our horizontal spikes. They will go until these lines here. Okay, this is the pattern on its forehead. Spiky pattern. Now, I actually drew this triangle a little bit too big. Sorry for that. So, okay. Now, the thing left for its face is only the whiskers. The whiskers starting at this corner here, going down, curving down, not straight down, but it's going a little bit to the side. And when it's almost at the bottom of the eyes, not completely, but almost, we are starting our whiskers. Going straight away from the face. And under the bottom of the eye, we have the other line. And they are going apart from each other. They are not completely parallel. Okay, and at the end we have 3 spikes. The middle one is a little bit longer. And yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly symmetric. Okay, and the same on the other side. Almost a little bit above the bottom and straight away. And under the bottom we have the 3 spikes. Alright, that's it for Litten's face. We see that we need a bunch of marks and guidelines, but it's not that complicated when you follow these rules. Okay, now the next thing will be the body. For the body, we are taking the diameter or the size of the circle, and I'm making a marker about here. And the shape of the body is kind of sausage-like, actually. Very simple. Just be careful that you don't draw it too thick. About this size is okay, I think. And for the legs, we take the radius, so half of the circle, and I make a mark here again. And I'll continue this actually a little bit. So, at first we're going to start with this leg here, let's say, and it goes a little bit to the side and then straight down. Like so. And when we get to this line here at the bottom, I draw these small oval shapes for its paws. Very cute little paws. And we have these two lines here for the claws. And let's say we draw the other leg behind this one, like he's striking a pose or something, whereas in the middle of walking. Like about so. Make it a little bit smaller actually. Okay. And for the hind legs, at first we have two sections. First one, we have two lines coming together. Like so. And then straight down. And again, we have the little oval for its paw. Okay, and the leg behind this one too. And I'm drawing this one a little bit more curved, going a little bit forward. So looks like he was walking or something. And the little paw again. Okay. And the little claw lines. So, now let's look at the tail next of all. The tail is very long. It's longer than its body. And let's say I draw it like so. Yeah. The thickness of the tail is about the same as the legs. Just a little bit more, I think. So, and at the end of the tail we have 4 spikes in a very irregular way. There's not really a rule to it. Okay. And the only thing that's left are the stripes on the legs, and for these I'm going to draw these lines here right at the middle, and then I'm halving these sections here. Draw also lines on the bottom, and we take the same distance and draw another line up here, and there we have all of the stripes. And this is basically it. This is how to draw Litten. The ear is a little bit too thick actually. I'm going to thin it out a little bit. Okay. And yeah. So, I will do the outlining and the coloring and get back to you when I'm done. Alright. Alright, this is Litten, our sassy cat. It is not as easy as Rowlet to draw, but still fairly easy. I hope it was helpful to you, and well, as always, if you have any questions, feedback or requests for me, then please let me know in the comment section. Alright then, have fun drawing!